Hi, I'm Nick Kroll.
And I'm John Mulaney. We're here at BuzzFeed.
Yeah. We're having trouble with this introduction because we don't exactly know how to describe the fact that we're going to be talking to teens and tweens about sex.
Tweens is a term I haven't heard in a while.
Hi.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke. How are you?
This is our friend, Brooke.
We've just met, but we're very close friends.
How old are you, Savanna?
I'm 11.
You're 11? What grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade.
You just started 6th grade?
Yeah.
Christopher, are you aware that if they make another Mulaney show that you could play young John Mulaney? How do you feel about that?
I don't feel like I could.
You don't think you can capture it?
I don't have your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So, I had a question. What is a tampon?
I can handle this.
Go ahead.
A tampon is a name that I call John.
He's only behind my back.
Yeah, this is behind his back. To his face, I call him a pad. A tampon is it's a object used by women to soak up their menstrual blood that they're passing through their body, which is their period. There's tampons. There's also pads. I use a Diva cup.
How do you get someone to want to ask you out?
Oh, that I don't know. I don't know that.
I mean, honestly, Brooke, this is a question. It doesn't stop in middle school. I think people like confidence.
They do like confidence.
I think, but
You don't have to be comfortable with who you are, though. You can fake it. Truly, like you should be, ideally,
But
Nick
can't-
is right, but I would say
Yeah.
you can also pretend to be
yes,
until deep into your 30s.
yes.
Why do boys smell so bad?
Okay, this is a great question. They don't know they smell because it's been like, have you ever heard the example of when you put a frog in a pot of water? If you slowly increase, look at me, you slowly increase the water, the heat, the frog won't know it's boiling.
Savanna, how was your day today? A man told me to boil a frog.
What is the point of facial hair?
Like, are you asking what our opinion is, or do we actually know about evolution? Because I don't know anything about it.
I have opinions on evolution and that it's not real.
Yeah, I mean, why do our nails grow to, like, I think we're wolves, and no one wants to admit it. Have you seen Teen Wolf?
No.
That's a okay movie, but it makes an excellent point, which is when you get to high school, you turn into a wolf.
John, we can't spread to kids that they're gonna turn into wolves.
What is third base anyways?
Well, it's a 90s hip hop band, a white guy who became Everlast. That's the answer I'm comfortable on camera giving you.
In a baseball situation, it's right before you get to home base unless the batter strikes out or you don't steal the base.
John is auditioning currently to play a parent who's
I'm doing
uncomfortable.
Field of Dreams too. Yeah.
Why do you get hair on your butt?
On your butt? I think I get hair on my butt because I did a 23andMe, and it turns out that I'm 17% chia pet. And so I have hair growing out of all parts of my body.
If you follow the directions.
Oh yeah, what is French kissing?
It's when you kiss with your tongue.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was when you kissed with cigarette breath. The first time I French kissed a girl, it was a truth or dare, and I jammed my tongue down her throat. And she did not like it. And that girl became my wife, John.
I did not like it.
But you didn't like it.
I
Yeah, you
didn't like it,
yeah.
and he could have done without the hummus right before.
Why are boys so awkward?
Why are boys so awkward? I think boys are awkward because probably around now, like all of a sudden I think boys realize that girls are like pretty and that they might like them, and so they don't know how to deal with that, and so they will text and then just stop texting for some reason, and it's like, why didn't you keep texting me?
When do you stop getting pimples?
Oof.
An excellent question. Do you know?
There's a world where you start getting them in your late 30s. I heard that if you put toothpaste on it,
Doesn't work.
it doesn't?
Nope. Doesn't dry it out.
I heard Neosporin too.
No.
Well, so what I do before bed is I take,
He has a whole regime. Though.
yeah, do you know what like a French butter is? Like a nice rich French butter? I'll just take a handful of that and I'll kind of moisturize before bed and then wake up and then go straight to work, don't shower. And I have found that has been problematic for my skin. But I gotta say this, golden retrievers have never liked me more. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for doing it, John.
Thanks for doing it, Nick. It was great to hear these questions from young people that have a lot on their minds.
And we, I think, gave them something more to think about. The narrative that boys are just stupid, I'm now like, we can't do that anymore.
No, I don't think they're stupid, I think they're bad.